As dawn breaks, a serene lake glistens under the sun's golden embrace, where the gentle symphony of nature welcomes a new day. Amidst the picturesque landscape, Jason, with his laid-back demeanor, and Marcus, brimming with youthful energy, prepare their fishing gear near an old wooden dock. The anticipation of the first catch hangs palpably in the air, blending the tranquility of the lake with the thrill of the unknown. As the sun's first light graces the still lake, a veil of mist dances over the water, setting the stage for a day of angling. Jason, brimming with youthful energy, confidently declares, "All right, cuz today's the day I turn you into a real angler." Marcus, less than thrilled with the early start, grumbles, "Man, I still don't get why we had to wake up at 5 a.m. Fish don't even have alarms, they're always here." The contrasting energies of the two friends set the stage for a day filled with potential and possibly a few fishtails. Sunlight dances across the tranquil lake as Jason shares his love for the simple pleasures of fishing. With practiced hands, Jason explains, "It's about the experience, Marcus. The quiet, the peace, and outsmarting a creature with a 3-second memory." Marcus' skeptical snort reveals his contrasting view, while the highlights Marcus' clumsy imitation of Jason's baiting technique. Under the sun's radiant gaze, Marcus and Jason find solace on the wooden dock, fishing rods poised with anticipation. Marcus, with a grimace of playful disgust, exclaims, "Ugh, this worm is slimy." Jason retorts with a knowing grin, "Wait till you gotta take a fish off the hook." In a moment of quiet anticipation, they cast their lines into the shimmering water, a peaceful silence enveloping them. In the unsettling silence of an unknown location, Marcus shifts uncomfortably, the air thick with unspoken tension. Marcus' anxious query pierces the silence. "So how long does this usually take?" Jason's cryptic reply hangs ominously in the air. Could be minutes, could be hours. Marcus' shock is palpable as he exclaims, "Hours!" In the tranquil expanse of the lake, Marcus is fishing when an abrupt, savage tug on his rod threatens to pull him into the water. Marcus shouts out, "Whoa! Jason, I think I got one!" As he struggles to keep his balance, his face a mask of surprise and excitement, Jason shouts back, "Reel it in! Reel it in!" urging Marcus forward as the battle begins. At the serene fishing spot, Marcus strains every muscle, his body a taut wire against the unseen aquatic adversary. The fishing rod bows under immense pressure, signaling a titanic battle beneath the surface, while Jason's laughter echoes with disbelief. With a final desperate heave, the murky depths surrender their prize, revealing not a creature of the deep, but a relic of forgotten shores. In a moment of stunned silence, Marcus can only utter, "What the?" Marcus stands fishing, his face a mask of indifference, while Jason nearly collapses with laughter beside him. With agonizing slowness, Marcus reels in his line, his subtle annoyance gradually etching itself onto his face. "Marcus Ditpon, I caught footwear," Jason retorts with a burst of laughter. "Hey, that's a vintage catch!" Marcus, with a hint of suppressed anger, declares, "This is rigged." In a serene lake setting, Jason's fishing line is suddenly seized by an unseen force, igniting a fierce battle of wills. A wide grin illuminates Jason's face as he skillfully battles the unseen aquatic beast, his every move a testament to years of angling experience. The water erupts in a spectacular display as a colossal bass breaches the surface, its scales shimmering like 1,000 diamonds in the sun's embrace. On the weathered deck of a fishing boat, Marcus stands in utter disbelief, his astonishment palpable. Jason triumphantly hoists a massive, glistening fish, his grin radiating pure, unadulterated joy. Marcus exclaims in disbelief, "Oh, come on!" Jason retorts with a grin. "Guess it's true what they say, the early bird gets the worm, and the late one gets the shoe." At the bustling fishing dock, Marcus' menacing glare slowly morphs into a sly smirk, hinting at impending mischief. In a calculated act of aggression, Marcus accidentally collides with Jason, disrupting the tranquility of the day. Jason's prized catch, a symbol of his hard work, slips from his grasp, succumbing to the depths with a resounding splash. The splash punctuates Marcus' silent victory, marking a moment of cruel triumph on the tranquil fishing dock. Aboard the fishing boat, Jason's frustration mounts as he reels in his line. Marcus sheepishly grins, admitting his accidental interference. Jason exclaims Marcus' name in exasperation. "Marcus." With a playful smirk, Marcus quips, "Guess you'll have to reel me in another one." As the first rays of sunlight kiss the lake, Jason chuckles softly, shaking his head at the sheer beauty of the morning. They settle onto their overturned buckets, casting their lines into the shimmering water, hopeful for the day's catch. The gentle lapping of waves creates a tranquil symphony as the sun ascends, promising a day of peace and reflection. Under the tranquil expanse of the lakeside, Jason and Marcus while away the hours, their laughter echoing softly over the gentle waters. Amid shared jokes and casual banter, the bond between Jason and Marcus deepens, woven into the fabric of the peaceful afternoon. With each cast of the line and ripple on the water, the tranquility of the moment envelops them, creating a serene tableau of friendship and leisure. Marcus sits, lost in thought, as Jason watches with a knowing smile, hinting at a hidden agenda. With a hint of reluctant acceptance, Marcus admits, "You know, this isn't so bad after all." Jason affirms with a smug smile, "Told ya, it's about the experience." On the open sea, Marcus' fishing rod bows under the weight of a formidable catch, a symphony of tension and anticipation. His muscles scream in protest as Marcus fights to maintain control, his knuckles gleaming like ivory against the worn grip. Jason's shout pierces the salty air. "Looks like you've got another one, a big one this time." On the open ocean, Marcus' face contorts with grit and determination as he engages in an epic battle. Jason's instructions reverberate in his mind, fueling his resolve in the face of the monumental challenge. Despite the overwhelming odds, Marcus steadily gains ground, pulling the monstrous fish closer to the boat. Under a serene blue sky, Anna and Mark peacefully drift on the tranquil lake, their fishing lines dancing on the water's surface. They await the deep's prize, as they both realize that it is another old boot, but this time it's filled with weeds and small trinkets. On the open sea, a weathered fishing boat bobs gently, carrying a secret unearthed from the depths. Sunlight dances off the rusty hinges of a wooden chest, a silent promise of untold riches. In a moment of disbelief and excitement, Jason exclaims, "Well, Ilby, looks like you found a treasure chest." Amid the vastness of the sea, Marcus remarks, "Maybe fishing isn't so bad after all." Beside the tranquil lake, their laughter dances on the water's surface, momentarily eclipsing the quiet stillness. The sun's radiant embrace casts a dazzling spectacle of light across the water, illuminating their shared joy. In a moment of quiet reflection, the narrator observes, "The sun shines brightly on the lake, promising more adventures to come." Their bond, strengthened by the shared experience, radiates with warmth and promise.